welcome to my channel. I'm Ife Dio, and today I'll be making a mojito and talking about threesome, foursome, and moresomes, top 5 tips. So if you're interested, keep watching. Today we'll be making a mojito. This is my own personal recipe. Like I said, guys, I like my drink strong. If you don't like your drink strong, you might want to Google it and stick to the recipe. But if you want your drinks to be strong and tasty, but you want to feel it, this is how you do it. So today I'm going to make the drink in a shaker, and I have pre-washed everything, well, the mint and the lime, and I washed my hands. So I am going to be touching stuff, but don't worry, I am the only one that drinks from this bar. So first we're going to take 8 or 9, 10 mint leaves. You want it to be good, you want to taste it. So we're just going to take these sprigs from these 2 branches. I don't know what they call them, really. I don't know if it's called a branch, it's probably not, but it looks like a little branch to me. And we're going to put them in the bottom of the shaker. This drink is one of the classics, but it's also one of my favorite vacation drinks. Whenever I'm at a bar and want to feel, you know, a little, I don't want just a rum and coke, I order me a mojito. And really, I usually drink vodka unless I'm doing mixed drinks. So mojito is one of my favorite mixed drinks. So you got the mint at the bottom of the cup. Then you could use sugar or simple syrup. I'm going to use simple syrup. The only drink I really use sugar in is a mint julep, which I will be showing you guys how to make soon. So we take the simple syrup. I did not make this one. I usually make my own, but I didn't make this one. And we're going to pour 1.5 ounces on top of the mint leaves, like so. I actually have a measurer on my shaker, so that's how I know that is 1.5 ounces. And then we're gonna muddle it. I love to muddle. I don't know why, but I love to muddle blueberries, strawberries, mint, anything that can be muddled really in a drink. I love it. It brings out the flavor, the smells. This smells so freaking good. I wonder what this tastes like. I'm not gonna taste it, but it probably tastes like spearmint gum, like sweet and minty at the same time. So you want to make sure you muddle it really well, get all the juices out of there, all the essence, all the extracts is what it's actually called. But you know, I'm not technical, I'm not a bartender. Y'all should know that. I am in no way trained to do this. I am a drink enthusiast. Alright, so we muddled that well, right? I'm gonna put this in my ice bucket because I don't want to get it messy. So after you muddle it, we're going to pour the rum. I'm sorry. Like I said, I usually drink vodka, but this is a rum drink. So we already have 1.5 ounces of liquid in here. So we're going to pour 2 ounces of rum on top of that. So it should be measuring at 3.5 ounces. All right. And then we are going to add the lime juice. So I just squeeze, I don't know how much it is, but 1/2 of lime. I've already have the lime, and I just squeeze it until nothing else comes out. Like when I'm upstairs or at my big bar, I'll use the juicer, but as long as you get some juice out this lime, we good. Juice the lime. This is harder than I thought it would be. The other half, yeah, I already have one. The other half was so easy to squeeze. Probably because I've been drinking. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Usually when I'm drinking, I pour a little heavier and quicker. I know I'm not the only one that the more I drink, the heavier I pour. Like, I can't be the only one. That's why I love me a drunk bartender. I will buy my bartender a shot if they're willing to take it, because the more they drink, the more they pour. Free tips. I'm giving out free tips today. So find you a favorite bartender to take shots on the job. Buy them like 2 shots. Man, listen, you getting twice as much as you're paying for. I'm gonna put that in the ice bucket as well. There is no ice in this bucket. I already put the ice in my cup. So now that we got this together, we don't have to shake vigorously or anything. We just want to infuse all the flavors. And there we go. Make sure that's on tight before you shake it, because you do not want to waste alcohol. I say that every time I make a drink, but I mean it. Don't waste the alcohol, right? Then you're going to pour this in your cup over ice. Decide to shake it out on tight, so. Boom. You see how much that is? You do not have much room for club soda, but it's going to go in there and it's going to make your drink fizzy and bubbly and yummy. So, top with club soda. That's what we're going to do. We don't have much room, but we're going to use what we can and put the club soda in there. And there's your mojito. Take your little stirrers. Make sure they get down to the bottom. You don't want to drink all the alcohol first. And boom, you have a mojito. Oh my God, that is so good. Garnish. Boom. You're welcome. Okay, y'all, if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes because I don't want to miss a thing. We're going to do a countdown from 5. What I found least important, or people should know about it already, and then we're going to count down from that to number 1. So I hope you guys are listening. Take notes, because this is important. Let me grab my drink and let's begin. Number 5, try to look your best. Someone once told me, when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you do good. And you definitely want to bring your A game to a Moresome, a threesome, foursome, or Moresome. I'm going to be using the term threesome, but I mean more than 2. Number 4, this should be a no-brainer, and you probably guessed it by me saying that. Shower before you show up. Or if you guys are in a communal space, make sure your hygiene is on top game, okay? Because you do not want to ruin the moment with body odor. I've been there, not me personally, but I've been with people who ruin the mood with BO of some type. Like if your underarms are boofing, or if you're not sure that you're fresh down there, just bow out. They don't need you. They don't need you. They can do it on their own, and you can show up next time freshly showered, bathed, whatever you do. Whole bath, you know, when you wash up at the sink. It could be a long day or spontaneous sex. I don't know. But just make sure you're fresh, because don't nobody want to have sex with somebody that stinks. Well, it probably is somebody out there that is into that, but most people are not, and keep that in mind. Number 3, and people don't think about this often, so I had to include it, and it's kind of important to me. Make sure, if this is your first time hooking up with these people, make sure it's in a mutual space. Everybody deserves to feel comfortable in any kind of sexual experience, especially, you know, if it's a couple and somebody's coming to join you, or if you're couple swapping, or you know, you're not in an actual relationship with the people you're about to interact with. You guys all want to be comfortable, and if you go to someone's house, it feels like it's their space, it's their game. They're automatically the leader of whatever is about to happen between you all. So I suggest a hotel, an Airbnb, something where you all meet up and you all feel like it's fair game and you're all comfortable. If this is not your first interaction, then it's not as important. The nerves aren't really bubbling like they are the first time you interact with someone. But make sure that everybody's comfortable no matter what. If you want to drink beforehand, smoke if that's what you do, everybody get in the mood, you know, create a vibe. Don't just jump in it and expect people to be okay. You want to create a vibe wherever you are, whatever place you choose. But mutual spaces always have the better outcome for me. I remember the first time I had a threesome, and I went to a couple's house. I was the third, and I was so uncomfortable. You know, they're already in loungewear and they're chilling, and I'm just there. You know, I can't help myself to something to drink, something to eat. You know, it's their space. They have to offer me everything that I'm giving, and if they forget to offer something, everybody's not a good host. Then you feel left out, you know what I'm saying? And you feel a little meh. I personally felt a little squeamish, not squeamish, but a little nervous, more nervous than I had to be. So the next time I had a threesome, well, actually it was a foursome, and we all met up at a hotel, and it was a couple and then two outside people. You know, I was one of the outsiders, and there was another person there that was not part of that couple, and it just felt so relaxing, and everybody helped themselves to whatever. You know, we all bought stuff and protection and drinks and food, and it was just a very comfortable headspace for me, very comfortable place physically, emotionally, energetically, because I move on energy, and it was just a better experience. So I really do feel that the place or the space that you choose to play in, it really matters. So make sure you choose wisely. I can't believe we're at number 2 already. This is going to be a very short video. Number 2, know before you go. That's not self-explanatory, but I mean, know the outcome you want of your experience. If you want all hands and attention and body parts to be on you, then state that before you plan your session. It's important to know what you're trying to achieve. If you just want a new experience and you're not taking any expectations to the table, that usually works out the best. But some people do have expectations and they want what they want, and that's perfectly fine. But put that out there before you gather. You know, text message is probably most convenient and most comfortable for most people. So I would say text about it, you know, text about your expectations, text about your rules, if you're setting any rules or boundaries. You know, everybody has a boundary, so make sure you know what yours are. And if you don't know what yours are, if this is new for you and you're just experiencing it, be okay with communicating it during the experience. It should be with people that you're open and honest with, at the very least, you know, people that you're comfortable sharing space with, people that you're comfortable sharing your thoughts and feelings with, especially because you're about to be sexually active with these people. So if there's people that you can't talk to, these probably aren't the people that you should be engaging with. And the conversation is kind of awkward, you know. I want all the attention. You know, nobody says that, even if that's what they want. Like, if you're a woman and you want a MFM threesome or MMFM foursome, or if you want all males that are not bisexual, then you can probably expect all the attention to be on you. You know, all the physical attention to be on you. But if you're a female and you're going in with another woman and a man, and you know she's not bisexual, then you can't expect the attention to be on you if you're that bisexual woman. So know what the boundaries are, know what's expected, know, you know, talk about it, flirt about it playfully before it happens. Like, you know, talk about what I personally like to do is create a group chat with the people I'm going to be with, and flirt and make it fun, you know, but say what you want. I want you to do this while this person's doing that and the other person is doing XYZ. You know, I fantasize about this, and this is how I kind of want it to go, you know. But be upfront, make sure it's known that that's what you want, and it doesn't have to be a board meeting. It can be very sexy, flirtatious, it can be anything you want, but make sure your intentions are stated. So many people walk away from threesome, foursomes, and moresomes, and they like, what did I just do? How did I let this happen? You never want to take feelings away from that, from any sexual experience. It takes away from the experience. It makes you not want to experiment anymore, and things can go left really quickly. So if you have boundaries, make sure they're known. Don't flirt about it. be straight up front and intentional with your words, with your boundaries. If you have things that you want to happen, say it. Make sure it's known. Have people agree to it before, you know, you meet up. I want one person sucking my left toe, one person sucking my right toe, and another person kissing me. If that's what you want, say that then. And ask them, is it okay with them? Are they into that? And you know, if you're into certain kinks like me, I like some nasty stuff. And I have to put it out there up front because everybody not agreeing to what I like. So I never want somebody to walk into a session with me blindly, not knowing that I am as kinky as I am and that I like what I like. I don't want to leave any experience feeling like I am unfulfilled. Every experience is different. I like different things with different people, but I state that I tell you what I want, how I want it, when I want it, and it doesn't take away from the experience. You know, there's always going to be spontaneity and how do you say when I can't believe I'm forgetting the word. Flexibility. There we go. It's always going to be spontaneity and flexibility in any sexual experience for me. That's me personally. And you know, but I still have my boundaries. I still have things that I like, dislike, want to happen, don't want to happen, and I express them. Sometimes flirty, sometimes in the look, this is what it is, take it or leave it kind of way. I am very sexually expressive, and I don't want that to be taken away from me. I do want flexibility. You know, if this happens, then I'm not gonna write a thesis on how I want the night to go down, but you're gonna know what I like, you're gonna know what I don't like, and you're gonna know what I expect, all before we walk into that bedroom. Because I don't want to ruin the vibe and have to sit there and go over XYZ before it starts to go down. Now that shouldn't ruin the vibe. It doesn't for me, but it does for a lot of people. So before we even get there, we're gonna already talk about these things. They're gonna be in writing because consent violations happen. Thank God, you know, it's never happened to me. Thankfully, the universe, you know, is on my side because I have been stupid once upon a time. I have made many mistakes on my sexual and lifestyle journey. But today I am smarter and wiser because of these mistakes, and I'm giving you all tips so that you don't have to make the same mistakes I made. So you're welcome. Let's see. Should we go into number one or should we do the bonus? All right, we're gonna do the number one. Top tip that I have to give when it comes to threesomes, foursomes, moresomes. And when I say moresome, that's any more than 4. I used to be in the poly family, and it was 5 of us, and we all used to fuck at the same damn time. And it was basically our own family orgy. Okay, not biological, of course, but yeah, we had a poly family, and basically at 5, I feel like it's an orgy. I don't know how much technically people have to be there for an orgy, but it was a lot of legs and limbs, so felt like an orgy to me. Number 1. I feel like I should add a drum roll right here, but I don't know how to edit that well yet. We'll get there. Number 1, all parties, and when I say all, I don't care how many people are involved, all of y'all should be enthusiastically engaged. So often we hear about people having threesomes because their partner wants to do it, and they're kind of shy about it, or they're persuaded to do it. If you have to be persuaded to do it, don't freaking do it. Listen, we will know. The energy will be different. The chemistry is going to be off. The action just won't flow as well. I can't tell you how wrong a threesome can go because somebody doesn't want to be there. Like, if it's not enthusiastically yes, then it's a hell no. And that's for anything as far as I'm concerned, sexually being, you know, involved. If it's not enthusiastically yes, then it's a F no. Like, I can't tell you, like, I love being the third in the threesome because I get up, I walk away, I have fun. I ain't gotta worry about any of the mental, emotional, whatever that comes afterwards. Unless I'm with a friend, because, you know, I fuck some of my friends. Anyway, this isn't about me. If you don't want to be there, it will show the entire time. First of all, to be persuaded to do anything sexually is not okay with me. If you don't want to do it, if it's not your idea or you're not perfectly fine with the idea, do not do it. You're going to walk away unhappy. You may feel used. You may even feel violated. And that's a very, very deep, harsh feeling for anybody to have to deal with after any kind of experience, be it sexually or anything else. And it's important to feel good about yourself, who you are and what you've done all the time. I don't care what's going on, you want to feel good about yourself. So if you don't want to do it, please don't do it. Please, please, please don't do it. It ruins it for you. And the aftermath is going to be horrible to clean up, and it ruins it for everybody else. That is my number one tip. If you do not want to do it, don't do it. We can tell you don't want to do it, and if I feel it, I'll get up and walk away in the middle. Like, I've been with women that's agreed to threesomes for their partner, and I have literally gotten up and walked away in the middle of a session because you're not into it, and I can tell you're not into it, and I don't want to do anything you don't want to do. Like, we can sit here, we can talk, we can drink, we can chill. We're not going to fuck. And that's just it. A bonus tip, and this is just a bonus tip because everybody should have thought about this. Whoever you choose to play with, choose wisely. If you're a couple, bringing in a third, or a triad, bringing in a fourth, or a quad, bringing in a fifth, whatever you are, whatever your dynamic and relationship is made of, if that's what you're doing, please choose wisely. If you choose a friend, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have to interact with them afterwards. If you choose a stranger, be nice to them afterwards. Do not make them feel used unless that's what they're into. Sometimes I love to feel used. Bring me in and put me out. Like, that's just a personal kink of mine. But everybody doesn't feel that way. If you're a third and you want to be cuddled afterwards or want to spend a night, say that and mean that. It is okay that you have boundaries, and please voice them. That's going to make it better for everybody. But choose whoever you bring in, choose them wisely. And if it's a stranger, make sure you are safe. Even if it's somebody you know, make sure you are safe. Do not use the same condom with penetration from one person to the next. It seems like I shouldn't have to say that, but I do. I've seen it. It almost happened to me. That is not okay to do to anyone. Make sure you switch out condoms between partners if you are using condoms with your partners. And I think that's about it. Other than that, have fun. Be adventurous. Be experimental as you can. Be joyous, joyful. You know, it doesn't have to be serious like a math test. Laugh, have fun, laugh at yourselves. Things are gonna happen. You're gonna bump heads at least once. Share the D. Like, that is, don't be selfish. Please don't be selfish. You cannot be a selfish lover and you're having sessions with more than one other person. Like, if you are selfish, just be selfish by yourself. Like, masturbation may. Like, be selfish by yourself. A threesome, Moresome is not the time to be a selfish lover. And if you do want to be selfish, schedule that in advance. Because my birthday coming up and I don't know what's going to happen. But I get to be selfish. Birthday sex, you get to be selfish. So if your birthday, make sure everybody knows it's your birthday so that when you're selfish, we all understand why. Now, I think that's it, guys. Make sure you like this video if you liked it. If you didn't like it anyway. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Videos will come out each and every Tuesday. Unless I get hungover, then they'll come out on Thursday. Yes, I be hungover for a whole day. Enthusiast. Be sure to subscribe to my mailing list at www.kinkycast.com. All new things about the YouTube channel, the podcast, anything involving me basically in a public forum, you will get it first. If you want more of me, you can check out my weekly podcast at that website that I just said, www.kinkycast.com. All right, guys. Bye.